Hey you guys, PJD here. I just wanted to give my kind of quick take on all of this baby lip versus butter versus balm thing that's kind of going on now. I'll just start with the butters, which I mentioned in my last video, if you didn't watch that yet. But basically I have 5 out of the 6 baby lips, and this is from Maybelline. At 5 out of the 6, the only one that I don't have is the peppermint one. I did swatches in my last video, which I don't even know if I should call them swatches because really they don't show. The one that shows the most is the pink one, which is the punch one, pink punch, and it shows up like this. So I only wear this at night because this shade of pink does nothing for me and it looks chalky the more you put on. So yeah. So that's why this one is worn at night. But anyhow, the whole thing behind this product is that it's supposed to make your lips, first of all, moisturize for up to 8 hours. Excuse me, it doesn't say up to 8 hours because that would be a difference. You have to follow the words. I'm pretty sure it said for 8 hours, not up to 8 hours, because up to 8 hours could mean anything lower than 8 as well. Inclusive up to 8, but whatever. Anyway, so the whole point is, does this last for 8 hours? In my book, that's an absolute no. It's been pretty cold in New York on certain days. And I've worn this outside specifically because I said, ooh, 8 hours. Okay, good. So my lips won't be chapped for 8 hours. But no, within the hour, my lips were already not begging for moisture because it still felt like I had something on it. It just didn't feel as moisturized as when I first put it on. So I would reapply and then it'd be fine. But, you know, it certainly wasn't an 8-hour thing. Okay, so I'll say that first of all. They did this 4-week clinical trial and they were saying after using this product, people had more moisturized lips. Overall, after the 4 weeks, their lips were better overall, and this and that. To me, this is a regular sheer lip balm. It's not sticky, so I love that about it. As I said, the tint for the most part, it's really, really, really light on all of them. The pink one, I already says the one that I don't like in terms of the color the most. The peach one really, and I did this in my last video, but the peach one is really just that kind of sparkles. Maybe you can see those little dotted sparkles in it. It doesn't really, you certainly don't feel sparkles on your lips, like no little dots or anything that you feel on your lips when you apply it. So it's not that kind of sparkly thing. It could have the potential, depending on your lip color to look a little bit ashy. It could have that potential, but for the most part, it's fine. And the others are good. I do just want to show you the length of the stick. This one was the most recent one, so this one has been used the least. So I just want you to get an idea of how big the stick is. This is what it's up to now, but right, so you'll see this is the original size that it comes in. This also has SPF 20 in it, so that's nice to protect your lips. So it has the SPF in it, and to me, again, this is just a sheer lip balm. The price point, I've seen it priced as high as $3.99 and as low as $2.99, and if you were able to get that $1 off coupon, then you got it for $1.99. Perhaps it's priced slightly lower in your area, but those are the price points that I've seen. So here they are, and they're fine. Okay, but it's just for me a basic chapstick. I'm not sure why people are going crazy. Maybe because it feels sheer and it doesn't feel chalky and heavy on your lips. Maybe that's why. And the packaging is cute. And it has SPF in it. So all of those things are great. The next thing that it's been compared to has been the Revlon lip butters. Oh, and the other thing that I want to mention is with all of these, I think it really depends on the one that you end up liking the most. I think depends sometimes on which one you get. Most likely people are not going to go out and buy all 6. You know, you may buy one. If I had purchased the grape first, I probably would not have been in a rush to try the others because the grape for me was okay. The grape scent was, you know, it's fine. It's okay. Nothing to write home about, but the cherry one was the one that I adored the most in terms of the scent and overall everything. Again, and I'm, you know, no need to swatch because really these swatches are nothing, but you can just see a very light red. But I'm not, if you're buying these for color, don't buy it. Okay, because this color will really, this is not like a tinted lipstick at all. It is like a chapstick. Okay, but the cherry scent I adore the most because it reminds me of the cherry sweet tart candy. So it smells just like that. I think it's delicious. And, you know, for what it's worth, look, a $2.99 stick, you know, it's fine. Boom. For these butters, people are going crazy over the Revlon lip butters. They come in 20 colors. I purchased 2 of them. The first one, which I got, was Sugar Plum. Okay, Sugar Plum, number 85. This is the color. Want that to focus. Sorry. Okay, so here it is. Let me just swatch it. That's Sugar Plum. You can see kind of light, right? Might get a slight tint. So for people who want a real tint of color, that one is really light, right? But then if you get something like, also from the Revlon Lip Butter collection, this one is Raspberry Pie, and I only have 2 of them. Look at this, and I'm just going to swipe it once. Boom. More red, and if I do like this, boom, boom, even more red. So this one, you definitely, with the Raspberry Pi, get color payoff. If that is what you're looking for, awesome. You're going to be happy with Raspberry Pi. But as you saw with this one, the Sugar Plum, not as pigmented as the Raspberry Pi. It's fine though. But again, these are supposed to be moisturizing butters for your lips. And the price point on the Revlon one, these were, I've seen them priced as high as $9 and as low as like $7. And I paid, I want to say like $7 for them at Target or CVS, one of those stores. But either case, I tried the butters. Do I feel that they're super moisturizing? No. I think they're okay. Seriously, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most moisture that you can get from a product, this is probably a 5. Seriously, it's average to me when it comes to moisture. I think there are some lipsticks that could be more or feel more moisturizing than these two, the Revlon. So for moisture, I don't see anything impressive about it. If I recall, this does not even have SPF in it. It's just basic. It's fine. Nothing to write home about. If you're looking for color payoff, get the Raspberry Pi. I don't know what the other 18 colors will do for you. I have 2 of them, so I don't know what the other 18 will do. They have 20 in all in the collection. But if you're looking for color payoff, there are some obviously that are more pigmented than others, depending, of course, on the color that you get. For the moisture, it's basic at best. Like, I'm not sure what all the hype was about. They're okay. They're okay. Seriously, but I'm just not going crazy over them. The last one that's part of this craze has been the Loreal Balm. Maybe you can't see that so well. And this one has SPF 15 in it. So Balm from L'Oreal, and I did get a light color. This particular one is, and it's not focusing for some reason. Oh, there we go. Caramel Comfort. And it's like this. So I specifically though wanted something that would give me kind of a nudie kind of color. So I'll swatch it, but you won't really see anything with that. Even if I do more of it, you know, nothing much. Looks very light and nudie, and that's how it looks. Nudie. Look, that's how it looks on my lips too. Now, in terms of moisture, I think this, the most moisturizing between the 3, and I'll tell you before I even get to that, the price point is very similar for the L'Oreal and for the Revlon. I've seen them as high as 9, 10, around there, and as low as 7, and I paid like about 7 for it. But definitely look for coupons. You can always get these things cheaper. Now, when it comes to moisture, since all of these are claiming to be like moisturizing products, when it comes to moisture, the 2 best for me would be the L'Oreal right here and the Baby Lips. Revlon lip butter, not that it's bad, but I've had regular lipsticks that are as moisturizing as these 2 right here. It doesn't give me anything extra in the package, so, you know, so the moisturizing ones to me would come between the Baby Lips and the Revlon, and if I had to choose between these 2, it would probably be, I don't know, I would probably, and maybe not necessarily for moisture, but I'd probably side with the Baby Lips because it's cheaper. You reapply it, no big deal. It has a higher SPF, and it's just a cheap little nicely scented product. This one has no scent, and these have no scent. And let me tell you, that's another thing that annoyed me. I hate when products have names that, like Raspberry Pi, things that sound like they would have a scent and they don't. So that annoyed me. Yet everything from the Baby Lips, Maybelline, those have scents. This doesn't have a scent. And that too is called Caramel Comfort, so you may expect some type of scent, but yeah, nothing. So yeah, the most moisture would be Baby Lips or the Color Reach Balm. And for moisture, let me just take out the scent, ignore all of that, ignore the price points, ignore color, because I necessarily was not looking for color upon getting these. I was just looking for moisture. I would say without reapplying, let me think of not having to reapply, I may go with the balm. Actually, I may still go with this because even though I reapplied, it's not that my lips had dried out. It's just that my lips, yeah, so I'm going to go with the Baby Lips, actually. It's not that my lips had dried out. It was just that it felt like it could use more of a coating. Yeah, so that's kind of my whole take on them. They're all nothing to run out of your house for. If you're looking for color payoff, the best one, based on the one that I got from L'Oreal, the best one would have to come from the Revlon, the Lip Butter, the Raspberry Pi, just because of the pigment payoff that I got from it. If you're looking for moisture, go with Baby Lips. If you're looking for the cheapest, go with Baby Lips. But again, all three of them, they're nothing to go crazy over, really. Though I'm enjoying the Baby Lips in the packaging, but again, nothing to go crazy over. However, this product, and this has nothing to do with, you know, these other three over here. I've been using the Maybelline Superstay 10 Stain Gloss. The whole purpose of this is that it's supposed to stain your lips for 10 hours. I did a whole review on it on my blog, which I'll link in the post in the description box below. But this is basically supposed to leave this stain on your lips for 10 hours. But the thing of this stain is, if you can see this here, it's a stain gloss. So most stains will just leave you with a matte kind of dry look, and you may put a chapstick or something gloss on top, but this one leaves you with a glossy appearance. Really, really interesting, very neat product. I did the whole review on whether or not it lasts for 10 hours because I think under some circumstances it could. If you're lying there like a newborn baby and you're not doing anything and you're staying in bed and you're not eating and you're not drinking and nothing is touching your lips, boom, you could have a 10-hour potential on your hands. And under other circumstances, and I describe some of them in my blog post, you know, maybe not 10, but why do I still, well, certainly not 10, but why do I like this product? Because of the color payoff, because of how glossy it looks, and the fact that when the kind of wetness of the gloss dies down, you still have some, and it feels, by the way, because I don't think I mentioned this in the text-based post, when you put this on your lips, it kind of feels creamy, and when that creaminess dies off, is when I feel like the true stain remains behind. So if that makes any sense. But here are the colors. When I first mentioned this product, the one that I actually showed on my blog was this one. It's, and the print is so tiny, you definitely can't see this, but it's called Berry Heavenly, and the number is 120, and it's this, like the color of the cap, but much more richer. Let me just do this right now. I'm just going to swatch it right here. Right, so that's Berry Heavenly shown right here. Very, very nice, and you can see it's pigmented. Then I later got two more from the collection. This purple one, which is called Pleasing Plum, and it's number 170. And let me just swatch this quickly. Right, and you'll see it right here. Oops. Okay, so it's swatched right there. And of course, these are definitely buildable. So if you start off with a very thin coating, it can look one way, and then if you put more on, you'll get a different appearance. This last one is called Ruby Indulgent. It's number 140. Here's the cap, not too far off from the Berry Heavenly, but I'll swatch the Ruby Indulgent right now so you can see that. And to see it actually on my lips, go to the blog again, which will be linked below. And originally I only had the Berry Heavenly, which is in the middle, shown with pictures of this actually on my mouth. But now that I have these other two colors in my most recent post, you'll see the Pleasing Plum, and you'll also see the Berry, the Ruby Indulgence. Okay, so here are the three colors. Let me just show you those again. And this is, again, just with one coating, but you could definitely build these up and have more. But you can see that kind of shiny, glossy finish that you get from this product. So I love that. The other thing that I just wanted to mention is the tip, the wand. Usually when you get these kind of soft material, I think these are called felt tips, right? When you get them, they're usually like a rice grain, but this one has this flattened tip with a hole in the middle, which you can't see right now because it has product on it. So let me just blow in the center, and now you can see my finger through the hole, right? See that? Right, so this shows you that it's kind of like a flattened out rice grain. It gives you more width. I think it's great for actually applying the product over a larger surface area at one time. And I'm not sure why they created it with the hole in the middle, but either way, it works. Pigmented. You'll see the pictures on my blog, and again, check there for the full review on that, so you'll get that there. For the price point, this is priced at, I've seen it, this one as high as 10 and as low as 7. I got mine for 7, and here they are, the Super Stay 10-hour stain gloss from Maybelline. Alright, so there you go, and that's my take on these lip balms and butters and all those other things. So check this review out on the blog, and you just heard my take on these other two, and I have plenty of other videos coming up for you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. So I hope that didn't feel too rushed, but one other thing that I forgot and I wanted to mention is, well, first of all, I just went to the bathroom to try and wash these swatches off, and here, without a good washing with soap, but just with water first, and this is what remains. So you can get a kind of idea of, let's say you were drinking, or look, see the Pleasing Plum, that one's pretty much gone, but you still see a little something left behind, and I did rub it with my finger as well. This was the swatch I had done on my finger, or when I was just showing you that it gives you a wide surface area with the wand. This is what's left of that, and I'll try and do that, see? So the stain power is, you know, it's not horrible, but as you can see, it's certainly, this is only after me doing this in 1 second, so it's certainly not 10 hours, but you get the idea. Raspberry Pi is holding on kind of well too, but again, this one isn't telling you that it's staying for hours or anything like that, so don't worry about it. The other thing that I also wanted to mention to you is when you go and check my blog, when I did the first, my first post, which will be linked in my most recent post, but my first post, which spoke about this 10-hour stain, the Berry Heavenly one, someone made a comment about my teeth and about them looking white or something. And the thing that I wanted to talk about is this, and this is the Colgate, sorry if it's not all in view, Colgate Optic White is what it's called. It's the new toothpaste that I've been using from Colgate, and it says that it's supposed to whiten your teeth in 7 days. At first I said, oh, I should review this product. And then I said, it'll probably be just like any other toothpaste, claiming that it will whiten your teeth and make them look great in a certain number of days. And it probably won't do anything. So I started using it. And by the time that, I guess that was day 7, or around the time I was saying, oh, my teeth look even better. I like this. And then I realized, oh yeah, I'm using this new toothpaste, and really I think this does work. So I would recommend anyone to try it. I feel like it gives and it says H2O2 right here. It says the unique formula has the same whitening ingredients as strips. I don't know if it's the same as the strips. I have used the strips in the past. However, I have to tell you that I have very sensitive teeth. So those strips after day, I think it was like day 3, like I can't do the strips every day, or like when they tell you do it in the morning, do it in the night. I definitely couldn't do that because my teeth start to feel very, very sensitive to everything, sensitive to air when I'm speaking. So that was not a good feeling. I had to then, I think, move the strips to every 3rd day until it was spaced out so much that I think I just stopped using them, though I did see results from them, but I just couldn't go with that feeling. This does not make my teeth feel like that at all. And have I thought about professional whitening? You know, that thought crossed my mind at one time, but there's just something about it that sometimes, not for all people, and I'm not sure what the difference would be in having one process versus another, but sometimes a person's teeth, when they're professionally white, and they look like super, like fake white. I don't know. It's maybe this is not sounding like it makes sense, but it's just a shade of white that doesn't seem natural. And I want mine to be the natural white, not the crazy, like, sheet of paper white. So, and the strips, I didn't think were giving me that crazy fake white look either. It was just kind of a normal, nicer shade of my teeth. So, but anyway, I feel like maybe not as good as the strips, but I feel like I'm getting really great results on there. So when you see my swatches of this on my lip on the blog, this lip product, you'll also see my teeth, and that's, I think, due to Optic White. I'm so sorry. I wish I had taken a right before I started using this particular toothpaste, but I didn't. But try it for yourself. I think it's good. The price point for this, it was like $4.99. I got it from Walgreens. So if you want to try the Colgate Optic White. All right, thanks for watching. This is really it now. Bye.